guys, I'm Megan.
And I'm Wendy.
And today is the first video in a series of our everyday makeup collection. We had originally started this and filmed our entire makeup collection and it was way too long.
It was like 45 minutes.
Seriously. So we're breaking it down and today we're talking the foundation of our makeup. No pun intended. Foundations, concealers, powders, all of that stuff. And with the exception of one thing, I have almost entirely drugstore products and I can see that Wendy does not. So this is a good mix of stuff. Let's start with primer.
Okay.
You have a really fancy one over here. Can you show me?
I do. It is the Hourglass Veil. This is like their travel size because I was like too scared to buy a full size one because they're not cheap. And I'm glad I bought the small one. I am currently using it right now. Technically not a favorite.
Oh.
Because it, how do you put it? It's kind of dulling.
Oh.
On days when I have a little bit of shine, I like to use it on just like here, here.
So it's mattifying?
It's mattifying.
I have Wendy to thank for the primer that I'm currently using. This is the Infallible Pro Spray and Set, which is a makeup setting powder that is meant to go over your makeup. And then Wendy said she heard that you could use it as a primer. And I don't know if it's a placebo effect. I think it's actually amazing. Like I put it on and my makeup stays and it seems to go on a little bit more nicely. I don't use it over my, it's crazy. I wasn't loving it as a setting spray. I would spray it on and I wouldn't really notice that my makeup was staying a lot longer. But it does work as a primer.
I don't have it in my collection here today, but I still use that every single morning. I have two foundations.
Fancy ones too.
This is my holy grail. It is out. It is bone dry right now. I'm actually headed to Ulta after this today to go buy another one. But it is the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Veil Beauty Fluid Foundation. It's really awesome. It has like this sponge inside of it. You can use a brush. You could technically use your fingers, which I don't. I use a beauty blender with it. I freaking love it. It just gives a nice wash and a blur.
A light coverage?
It's a light coverage, but you can build it a little bit. My second one is also IT Cosmetics. This is the Your Skin But Better CC Cream. This one is a little bit heavier and I do use it on days that we make these videos. I don't usually normally wear it every single day just because I feel like it's a heavier foundation and I just don't need that for my everyday, but I really like this one a lot. It's like color correcting and it has like hydrating serums. It has this cool pump. Here's a quick tip. IT Cosmetics sells on QVC and they always have the best deals, so look QVC first. So
I have two drugstore foundations. This is a BB cream that I use just for everyday makeup. I keep going back to it. It's the L'Oreal Magic Skin Beautifier. I use the color Fair. I don't necessarily believe all the like hyped up claims of the BB cream, but I just like the coverage of this. It's a nice natural coverage. And then on video days, I go a little bit more coverage. And this is the Rimmel. Talked about it a million times. I love it. Lasting finish, 25-hour with comfort serum. SPF 20, the coverage is great, it doesn't look cakey. I just really like this and I use the color 100 Ivory, which I thought was the lightest color and it is not. There is a color 90. This, my first one, oh my gosh, I have rubbed the entire name off of it. It's the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, or not foundation, concealer. I really like the coverage this provides. Now I can't find the actual like perfect color match, so this one is fair. I also have a light one and I kind of use those two in combination a little bit, but this I use mostly for like spots. Oh. I have, and then for under eyes, this, if you don't know about this, you are living under a rock. This is the best drugstore concealer on the market and it's like $7.99. It is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. Is that the one you have too? Yeah, what color do you have? This is the Brightener Illuminator one. I have Fair. I use this under the eyes. I get all crazy with it and draw like I'll even show you right now. See, I'm gonna look like a crazy. Can you even see it? You can't even see it. You can. I draw like a big thing and then just blend it all out. Well, look at you. So I also love this. This is my everyday go-to. It's amazing. Now, they have a foundation that has packaging like this, but it's giant. And I've seen some people get that and they're like, what is this? I have it. It's the little one. So if you see, it's the little one. Notice for like scale, it's little. It's not the giant one. I also have this Tarte Maracuja creaseless concealer that I love.
Talk about is spendy.
Yeah, this is my only non-drugstore product. The coverage is amazing, but it's thick. So it takes a little, like, I set it with a beauty blender typically. I use a little bit with my finger and then I kind of like blur it out a little bit with the beauty blender, but then you kind of have to let it set. It says creaseless. If you let it set and use a setting powder, it is creaseless. But if you like immediately start like crinkling up your eye, it's gonna get into the creases. So you gotta let it set. I don't use this very often unless I have got like a really major dark circle situation happening because it's just a little bit more fussy. Right now I'm using, this is embarrassing, this is the NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder. It's like $2.89.
Is that why you're embarrassed because it's cheap?
Because it's like a cheap brand.
Whatever, if it works, it works.
But this is a, does it say? This is the color translucent. I don't know if they have colors. Because I could imagine that this might, it does have a tiny bit of color to it, so I could imagine it might be too light for some people. Not for me, because I'm the whitest person on the planet.
She's very fair skinned.
But I really like this one. My advice to you, if you get this, first of all, it doesn't have like a twist. It just like lifts.
I hate that.
It's kind of messy. It does come with a sifter on top. The sifter makes it even messier because it all comes through the sifter and it's like a huge mound. So if you do get this, remove the sifter and then it's slightly less messy. But this is not like a good throw in your purse one because you take it out and there's like powder everywhere.
A finishing, I do use it as a finishing powder. Sometimes when I'm really barefaced, I might throw it on. But it's the Too Faced Amazing Face SPF Skin Balancing Flexible Coverage Foundation Powder. I found this gem at Nordstrom Rack.
Oh.
Our Nordstrom Rack had like a great display of makeup one day and I don't know why it was there. I hope it's not like expired. I really like this Too Faced product. Have you ever used Too Faced products? It comes with like a spongy thing, but I just use a brush and I just, you know what you do with powders.
So, like we said, this is the first in the series, so we will be doing eyes and cheeks and lips and all that stuff coming up. And we'd love to know what you're using every day. Because I watch all these like hauls and these makeup collections. I'm like, yeah, but what are you actually using? Like, sure, you bought that, but what are you using right now? And this is the stuff we're using right now. So look for more of these videos in the future, and we love it when you like our videos and subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you in another video very soon.
Bye.
Bye.